Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you are first following, liking, and subscribing to whatever platform you are listening to the sound of my voice right now. I'm so excited to come to you today because we're going to talk really quickly about that good thing called email automation. Baby, do you know that the System Summer School starts tomorrow? It is a 4-week course that I have put together where we're going to talk about lead generation, cross-selling, upselling, downselling systems, SEO, and of course, we're going to kick it off and talk today about that email automation. So make sure that you are in the place to be because that is what we're going to be working on today. Listen, let's talk about your email automation systems and let's talk about what your email automation system should be doing for you in order to generate and multiply the revenue that you are getting at this current time and receiving inside of your business. I'm your girl, Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. I am a visibility coach, and what I do is I help my clients to get very clear, very strategic about how they show up in these internets, okay, in 3 possible magnificent ways. The first is your imaging. Your imaging has to attract. Number 2, I haven't had my coffee today. Number 2 is your video. Your video content has to educate and entertain. And number 3, of course, SEO, because y'all know that I do all things through SEO. Now let's get back into email automation because that's 1 week. We're going to dedicate a whole week to email automation, and I want to make sure that I express upon you and ask you a couple of questions about what your current email automation system is doing for you. And I know that when you start a business, you just start a business. You just grab onto systems. You just want to get an email out, right? You just want to get a payment processor so you can receive the funds. You just want to put the website out even though it may not be formatted correctly for SEO and nobody can find you in these streets, but you got that website, right? Because I know that website is important because all my clients say they'd be stuck on the website when, baby, you don't even need a website in order to make that coin, but we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. Listen, there are 3 things that I want to ask you if your current email automation processor does, right? Number 1. Are you sending emails out to everybody in the room, everybody in your group, everybody on your list? Are you being really smart and strategic and only sending emails to certain demographics on your list that want the information, that are interested in the parts of the information that you are sending? Please understand that just because someone has opted into your email list doesn't mean they want to know all facets about your email. They may have been attracted to you because of a piece or a part of your business. So let me use myself as an example. I am a visibility coach, and I do work with my clients to get very clear and strategic on visibility, improving their visibility, and different funnels and strategies to do that, right? I also am a systems girl. I love systems. It's what I've been working on for 20 years in my old job that I just quit last year. So systems, I get them and they get me. And it's really easy for me to give you a system that's inexpensive, that's still going to give you the most bang for your powerful bucks. Because we know that when you're starting a business, it becomes incredibly difficult. However, I'm also known as the Pinterest queen in these internets. So there's a demographic on my list. They only were attracted to me because of the value that I deliver about how to market on Pinterest. And then I have another demographic that don't care about Pinterest at all. They just want to know, how do they move and generate more revenue during Black Friday? How do they get their business ready to be able to sell the most they've sold all year during Black Friday season? So I've got different pockets of my business, right? I'm also a fitness coach because I've been a fitness professional for over 20 years. So teaching, hiring, firing, creating programming, that's what I do. Working with the human body. So I have another set of entrepreneurs that just want to get more centered and they want to focus on a work-life balance. So I got these different pockets of my business. When I send out my emails, for me to send out an email about Pinterest to everybody all the time is asinine, because everybody on my list didn't ask for that. They only asked to be notified about a specific thing. So I will send some general emails every now and then to keep people in the loop, to knock on the door, wake them up. But I'm not going to send an email to my whole entire list 100% of the time. That's called segmenting. And all email processors have it, but do you know how to do it efficiently? Do you know how to finesse the segments? Okay, so we're going to get into how to do that. That's number one. How do you differentiate those different populations on your list, really and strategically and finesse them to give them the information that they signed up for? Because if you inundate them with information they don't want, they'll just scroll down to the bottom and click that unsubscribe. That's it, and that's all. So that's number one. Number two, this is important. Does your email CRM allow you to sell through your email? Are you selling through your email? And I don't mean, are you asking for the sale? I mean, are you subliminally behind the scenes selling through your email? There is a way to sell from email. And some processors are connected to certain other systems to allow you to be able to do that in a really in an inexpensive way, really inexpensive way. So number two, do you know how to segment efficiently? Because even if you have an email processor that allows you to do it, maybe you don't know how to do it effectively. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to pull that thing apart inside of the system summer school, right? And are you able to sell via email? That's super important as well. Now, all you have to do is go to www.ebonybizdiva.com. Sign up for the systems summer school. We start tomorrow. It's 4 Thursdays that we're going to be working together, but the whole week is going to be dedicated to answering questions, giving you more information, supporting you as you transition. Maybe you need to switch your systems. Maybe you know that you're in a system that's archaic and you just don't know how to switch that thing up. So we're going to talk to you about that. I'm going to walk you through how to transition in an organized way that eliminates the overwhelm. If you can get one thing done this summer, if it were to change how your email processors work so that you can talk and speak intelligently to your existing tribe that's on your list and sell from the email, would you do it? Because we're going to dedicate a whole week to that. We're going to dedicate a whole week to that, right? And the third thing that your email processor must be able to do is it must be able to connect to the internets. Okay. It must be able to connect to the internets, because I know that you are creating amazing, powerful emails that are not just for your tribe, that the world needs to see. How are we going to turn our emails into blogs effortlessly? Does your current email processor allow you to do that? Right? I'm talking about a whole nother piece of content, that you ain't got to invent. All you did was repurpose. So I'm going to go through these 3 things again that your email processor must do. We're going to talk about these things inside of the system summer school that starts tomorrow. Make sure that you sign up at www.ebonybizdiva.com, right? But I want you to make sure that you can speak intelligently. Number one, speak intelligently to the audience that has trusted you with their email. Number 2, can you sell through your email? Can you sell through your email without even thinking about it? Is your email processor sophisticated enough to allow you to do that, right? Number 3, can you convert and change your existing email into a whole nother piece of content like a blog or an article that you can repurpose on other platforms. And I'm not talking about copying and pasting. We're not talking about that. We're talking about with a click of a button. You should be able to do all of these things. I'm asking you this question. If you cannot do all three of these things, then make sure that you sign up for the Systems Summer School. Just go to the ebonybizdiva.com. Pop up. It's going to pop up as soon as you jump on that bad boy. And I want you to click so you can get more information about it. All right. That's it. And that's all. I told you I wasn't going to hold you long. We talked about email automation. We're also going to be talking about lead generation for a whole week. Different ways that you can draw and attract more leads to your ideal clients. But we're also going to be talking about cross-selling, upselling, and that good SEO. Because if you're building fabulous content and nobody can find you, did you really build fabulous content? Like, I'm just asking. No shade. I'm just asking. Okay. All right. Make sure that you follow and you like and you subscribe to whatever platform that you're listening to the sound of my voice right now in these internet streets. I'm your girl, Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. Peace.